Hey, how you doing? I hope it's good, and if it's not, I hope it gets better. So, if you're looking at my beautiful face right now, thank you if you're old, thank you if you're new, thank you if you like the video, thank you, and if you subscribed. Yeah, welcome to the family. Get the blunt if you have age anytime. Alright, so my wheel's still being repaired, so we got Degeneracy. Don't worry, y'all, I promise we're gonna bring back BeamMG and all types of other driving games. But my wheel was messed up, right? So I had to get to the store and they're repairing it because I had a warranty. So yeah, but I want to miss a day, and I'm fine with reacting. I hope you're enjoying it. If you want to see me react to something specific, please put that in the comments below, and we will add it to the list. Thank you. But for today, we got Degeneracy with A to Z. It's amazing. This TikToker is wanted after fleeing the country. Well, let's get to this, I guess.
Is now wanted after crashing his supercar, fleeing the country, and leaving his injured friend on the side of the road. And it is just a wild story that just really reinforces how stupid and
Is this the Roblox kid all over again? Is this him? The authority. Stupid. Is this another one of them situations? Crashed the car, but this guy seems to possibly be worse. Hey, A to Z, how you doing, man? I hope you having a great day. You got 1.67 million. You probably having an amazing day. Keep up the good work, by the way. I like what you do. Let's get to it.
influencers can act once they receive just a little bit of money. So let me give you guys a quick rundown of the situation. HS Tiki-Talkie. He's a viral TikToker from England. He bought a McLaren, and just like Jack Doherty, he couldn't drive for shit. Florida
oh my goodness!
And spun out and totaled the car.
It's the same type of car, ain't it?
He somehow solidified himself as a larger scumbag than Jack Doherty, because Jack at least stayed on the scene. Sure, he did injure his friend. He did tell his friend to then film him be upset that he crashed his car.
By the way,
did tell his friend to then film him be upset that he crashed his car, all while his friend was clearly extremely injured and was bleeding from his eye. But Tiki-Talkie over here, he crashed the car, fled the scene, and then left his friend like this, in pain.
No. HS has walked off, left his McLaren and walked off. You know. Hey, General, you good?
I got something crap.
You alright?
No, I'm feeling good.
Aye, that's not trust, man.
Stop
what a
rubbing his chest.
But his friend then made a video addressing the situation.
His ribs could be snapped up, and you just rubbing it. You just sit here putting pressure and rubbing it. Don't do that.
Guys, I've got pains in my right hand side of my chest. Yeah, it's like
the right hand. Hold on, right hand side. He was laying like this. The hand was over here. Okay, the person, that hand got lucky.
They're jarring me off. I'm punching it like that, and it's like I don't know if I'm making it worse or better, but it's bad. It's jarring me, pain's jarring me, but I'm going to be reactive to the active, to the bare max I can ever do. Yeah, trust on that, G. Trust.
Imagine banging on your broken rib for a TikTok video instead of just going to the hospital to check it out. But if that wasn't odd enough, the dude who abandoned him made a video mocking him.
And they call me the General, flew out the McLaren, now I'm feeling pretty terrible.
Who made this person famous? What group of people made this person famous? Like, what?
Then I guess he felt bad, so he further incriminates himself by apologizing to his friend.
Alright, this is a formal apology video to the General.
Bro.
I am so sorry, bruv. Like, I actually love you, innit? I got serious love for you.
Man, what? You did all that for the internet. Now you gonna come here and do this? Man, when I see you, it's up. It's up every time I see you. I don't care if you win every time I see you. It's still gonna be up every time I see you. So you know, this ain't gonna end till you die. I could die, but if I ain't finished what I gotta do on this earth, I'm coming back, and it's still gonna be up.
We've had the maddest journey on the net over the last year. Like, it's actually been a mad journey from when you just used to make clips of me. You come out to Dubai, we blew the net last year. You've come out of your shell, you've completely grown as a character, and now you are the general, bruv. And yeah, I just want to apologise. Obviously, it was nothing to do with me, but I'm just apologising for what happened on behalf of whoever it was who was there. And yeah, bruv, I hope you're feeling all right. I hope you're getting back on your feet. You know what I'm saying? I love you, bruv. Twast on that, yeah? Absolute wow.
I remember seeing all this and I was extremely confused, mainly because are you really dumb enough to total a car registered to you, abandon your friend in it, injured, flee to Dubai, and then post a bunch of videos about this on TikTok without getting arrested? Well, so we thought, because the car apparently wasn't registered to him. And allegedly, this HS Tiki Taki guy is a walking house of cards, but we'll get into that soon. But the Surrey police are now asking for the public's help to find this guy. A report from The Independent goes into a little bit more depth here, saying that Harrison failed to show up to court and is thought to have left the country. I mean, that was pretty apparent though, as he's uploaded countless videos of himself doing so. We really are just in that era of influencers just committing crimes and broadcasting themselves doing so. The only upside with that is, I guess, the trash just kind of takes itself out. But if he will actually get penalties, that's a whole different story, as he has publicly announced that he's moved his entire family to Dubai. But either way, he responded in this post by saying, "I'm currently residing in Brentwood, Essex. Not sure why you're looking for me though. I've never driven a car in my life and cannot."
What type of postal code is this? Essex? Is that the UK? Hold on. Brentwood? Hold on. Where you live? Brentwood? Yeah, that's probably UK. Brentwood? Yeah. Hold on. Brentwood, Essex. See? Look at that. England. See? I try to tell you. All up in the UK. Okay, so that's crazy. This is wild. How does that work? If somebody who lives in the UK, can you explain to me how this works in the comments, please? I would really like to know. Education is fundamental. You know, were those the right words to use in sync? It's okay.
Crimes like this. I'll turn myself in tomorrow. Hold tight, yeah. Right. So clearly he's just making a joke out of the system. I mean, he's filmed himself multiple times driving supercars. So I don't know why he thought publicly lying to the police was a good idea. Remember Mizzy? He was publicly making a joke out of the UK legal system over and over again. So the UK legal system just banned him from using social media for multiple years. This could happen to this HS Tiki Taki guy as well. But obviously he didn't turn himself in the next day. He then started this spree of social media posts for him to, I guess, capitalize on this new attention. Like this, "Don't ask me about my court case" bit.
Ask him about the court case. Ask you about your court case. How's your court cases going?
About what?
About your court case. Well, they want to know about a court case. Ask about your court case.
Bro, is this
And then on top of that, he started posting AI-edited versions of the news coverage on him.
Influencer to hand himself in after he failed to show up at court, with recent videos appearing to.
Bro, that's crazy. That AI could do that.
What?
Crazy.
What is up with influencers just being absolute nightmares for their own defense attorneys? But it just gets so much worse.
What is that?
So it's come to this. The Matrix has officially declared war on me. Why? Because I refuse to play by their rules. They're dragging my name through the mud. The Daily Mail, The Sun, even the BBC, all puppets of the system spinning their narrative. Why? Because I'm young, because I'm successful, because I speak the truth, and most importantly, because I'm untouchable. And the fact that I probably smashed their missus and put it in my Telegram with 500,000 people in it. They hate to see you win. They hate to see someone break free from their control. The so-called...
I personally, right now, the initial feeling is I hate you. Right? That's but I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm not allowed to hate. I'm not allowed to hate because I want to go up. So I can't do that. Right? So I greatly dislike this character. How did we get here? You crashed the car. Everybody saw you crash the car. Leave your friend, and they make fun of him. and then apologize about it. No, you can't apologize for that. It's up. What you apologizing for? You did what you did. Don't apologize. You crossed the line. Stay over there. That apology not gonna bring you back. It's over with. What is this?
Incident in March? It's an excuse. A fabricated story to make me look guilty. To suppress me. To suppress the truth.
He's reading this.
And most importantly, to suppress.
Look at his eyes.
You. They know.
Look. He just went to the next line.
We're all united. We are an unstoppable force.
He just went to another. Look.
They know if they are successful in dividing us, that they can conquer us, and my ability will be lost.
Yep.
Don't let them win.
Yep.
Stand up for what's right. But let me tell you something. They can't stop me. The truth always wins. I'm here to fight for it. I will go away for life if it means my supporters will have just one day of freedom in this world. And to everyone watching this, don't let the Matrix control you. Stay awake and stay free.
Bruh.
Dude, the Matrix isn't after you. You're wanted for allegedly hitting an innocent driver, trying to show off in your McLaren under the influence, all while seriously injuring 3 people, then fleeing the scene. He's not even original. Like, dude's just the outcome of a man-child who received a little bit too much money, naively thinking that, hey, I don't have consequences for my own actions. The dude is pathetic, and he's hilarious that he's doing all of this for very minimal upside, but he just keeps making things so much worse for himself.
I can't believe ITV News have been attacking me for the last 24 hours. They've been attacking my name, my brand, my image that I've been working tirelessly for the last 4 years. I don't think they actually understand the impact this is having on me, but most importantly, my family. I've had to reassure my mum and my grandparents. They've been in absolute bits for the last 24 hours after hearing the news that their son and their grandson only has 30,000 followers.
Harrison Sullivan, who has over 30,000 followers on TikTok.
You should have seen the look on her face when that was aired on live television. I had to reassure her and pull up my accounts, which show millions and millions of followers worldwide.
Absolute zinger, dude. I feel terrible for the people who were actually struck by this moron in this rented supercar, because having a person who did that to you then flee the scene and make a bunch of videos making fun of the situation really shows you the lack of remorse he has for his own actions. So it really just seems like here that there are 3 alternatives that can happen here. He 1, goes back to England and goes through with the legal procedures. 2, he stays in Dubai and never returns to England. Or 3, he somehow messes up and gets extradited back to England for his trial. And there is an extradition treaty between the UAE and the UK, but apparently not an effective one. But the big thing I did just learn while researching this video is allegedly it wasn't even his car. He was bragging about buying this car, but it was rented because the dude who loaned him the McLaren got tired of his BS and decided to make a YouTube channel named Adam. And here he shared his story.
I love that. You made a whole YouTube channel for that. That's great.
McLaren that HS crashed a couple months ago, that was not his McLaren. That was paid in full by me, my money. Now he crashed that car with General G in it, and he's fled the scene and run away to Dubai. He's paid none of the money back. So it's time that he fully gets exposed for who he is. Now, as well as him having a really bad hairline, he's really bad at driving. So the night before, he had taken some stuff. I'm not going to clarify what those are, Harrison.
Would y'all want one of these in real life? A Urus? A Lamborghini Urus? Would y'all want one of those? I don't know. I don't think I would want a car that expensive. Just give me a house. Give me another house. I can rent it out. Make a business out of it. I don't think I would want this. You know?
And depending on how you respond to this video, depends on what the viewers get to hear. So if you come out and say you don't give a you know, oh, this guy in his car, and you don't publicly apologize, the police and the general audience are going to love to listen to these voice notes. So if you're fucking crying in my DMs, you know, crying on the voice notes, telling me.
By the way, I say another. I don't have a house now, but if I'm at the point where I could buy a Lamborghini, I would definitely have a house, because I'm not buying no Lamborghinis before I get a house. Financial 101 with Pharaoh Tings. Don't buy an expensive car before you have a house. Don't. That's not smart. All right? There you go.
What you took the night before. So, yeah, be very careful, mate. So, he's taken the car out, he's crashed it, and he's fled the scene.
And by expensive, I mean $100,000 and over.
He can't afford to pay. He's got no money in his bank account. This is the guy, yeah, that you guys are following trading advice from. You're following a guy who can't even afford to, you know, pay back 5K a month. He's been begging me for a payment plan and now he's struggling. And he's going to say, oh, don't listen to him, boys. I just don't care. I don't give a shit about this guy. And I'm telling you, it's very wrong. This is a guy that was living with me because he couldn't afford to get his own place. So I was sponsoring this guy. All of the stuff he owned, that was all mine.
So that's an eye-opener and another reminder that most of the flexing you see online by influencers is not real, especially from the short form guys coming up off TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. Apparently there's like extremely little money in that. So you need to have something that's highly profitable to funnel that audience into if you're gonna make a good living off of it, especially the kind of living where you're flexing supercars every day. And it seems like the two main routes here for those kinds of people are either OF or trading courses or some type of course like YouTube courses. Don't even get me started on these YouTube courses because there is a lot of guys who are setting people up for disasters there, charging thousands of dollars for terrible advice, but I digress. So here's the reason Adam loaned his car to HS.
The reason is, guys, he was using the cars, and you may have heard of another company, a raffle company called 7 Days Performance. He was using the cars and we were going to raffle them off. I would have taken a portion of the profit. So everything I do is for money.
Okay, interesting claims here, but he actually does give us some proof.
He's learned the ways.
The influence always. This is consensual.
This is consensual, yes.
You know, what's about to happen?
What is this?
Little bitch he is. Now, he basically was borrowing that McLaren that day specifically, just for a quick like video shoot with his really fucking stupid friend General G.
What is this vehicle?
Yeah, I let him borrow it real quick for the music video just because, as a personal favor. He told me he was insured. As you can see, the contract said he had to like cover his own insurance, all of this sort of stuff. But unfortunately, insurance doesn't cover you when you put a bunch of stuff up your nose the night before.
Well, that explains why he would want to flee the scene. But if we also needed a little bit more proof, he called up the guy who was riding along with him.
He's now coming out and saying that it's all lies, that it's his McLaren and all of this.
I was in the car. I had to give a police statement saying what actually happened.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie for him, am I? And yeah, they seized all his assets and he can't come back to the UK because if he does, they're going to throw him in jail.
Yeah.
Tax avoidance. He's committed a lot of crimes here. I won't be surprised if the courts make an example of him, put him away for a few years. It needs to happen, though.
Hopefully. I don't know if he's going to last long.
Yeah, I'm glad he feels that way.
Let's be honest.
Okay, so that is very interesting. Like, the guy, he can't go back to England, that's for sure. At least not without receiving some serious legal repercussions. It sure will be interesting to see if he gets extradited, considering that he fled the country. But HS did go on to do an interview just 2 days ago, where he claimed that he didn't do anything wrong.
Were you surprised to see it?
Very surprised. Very, very, very surprised. So I started getting a few DMs. Oh, you're on the news, you're on Google, you're on Sky News, you're on BBC. I look it up, I'm like, what is this about? Absolutely. My initial thought was, right, they're doing it for clout. Obviously, like, they're doing it because it's going to get views, posting this bullshit. But I was very, very, very shocked because, you know, we live in a time in the UK where rapists, killers, nonces are not getting prison sentences and they're not being spoke about, and I just think it's disrespectful to everyone in the UK that got stabbed yesterday, or everyone that got that them guys are not in the news, but they're putting me for a driving offence and making it out as I'm Pablo Escobar. I think it's ridiculous.
Didn't he say in the beginning he didn't do nothing? Didn't he say he didn't do that for a driving offense? Then he said he wouldn't have worded it that way if that's not what he did, right? So he's not. What is happening? What is his angle? What is his angle? Like, I don't get it.
I've never seen a mugshot so viral. Like, especially for something like this, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Do you have any intent on going back?
Do I have an intent on going back? I think
Please say yes.
I will go back, yes.
Yes.
I'm in talks now with like, the lawyers and the police now that I'm aware that I needed to go back. I wasn't actually aware that I had a court date. So I'm going to do my best now to sort out a date for coming back and, you know, face it, because I need to face it. I'm not afraid. I've not done anything wrong, so I'm happy to go back, yeah.
I've not done anything wrong. He's lying.
I guess he just hit him with the gaslight girl boss meme. If he actually returns, this case will be extremely interesting to see what happens. Because, I mean, there is seemingly multiple witnesses that he was driving. And if they were filming a music video, there would be footage of him driving as well. Then on top of that, to make things worse for him because he fled, he will most likely not receive bail. So then he can't work. So, that'll be an all-around disaster for him. And I don't even think he realizes how bad things really are. But I guess that's the story of a TikToker who's currently wanted after fleeing a country. But hey, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe or you might not see me again, but hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Peace.
Yeah, you will, Aiden. Once again, I just want to remind everybody that I don't have my wheel right now. It is being repaired, so that's why we're doing reactions and the BeamMG videos have paused. But once I get it back, we're going to do BeamMG and some other games as well, like driving games. So, yeah, if you're still watching the video at this point, I greatly appreciate it. If you have a video suggestion that you want to see me react to, please put that in the comments below, and we will add it to the list. And join the Discord. We are drivers. That is the name of our Discord. Link in the description. Yeah, that's all I got. Thank you. Well, all right.